Our flowers survived our vacation and not being watered. Need to tend to them this weekend. These things, they're so interesting in a big old clump, but you'll see out in the garden, I like them better, not all clumped up. But I do like them. And then behind them, we do have some zinnias. We have zinnias everywhere in the yard. Some more here. The flowers peeking in there. I tell you, this bed has looked good all year. And for whatever reason, this tall phlox is blooming longer in this bed than anywhere else. And I like that the zinnias are over there blooming now. And up there. Banana trees are doing banana tree stuff. I'm wondering if I got some weeds in here. More zinnias. This is what they do when they're happy. To get outside, and they just lay in the sun. Russian sage, we have that everywhere. More zinnias actually popping out of the pumpkins. And the pumpkin now, it starts way over there, comes this way. It comes right over my lemon balm that I love, that I'm going to have to cut back up. And now it's coming way out here. There are some pumpkin blooms. And hiding back in there is a pumpkin. More pumpkin blooms, more zinnias. I like zinnias because they're easy to grow and they fill the garden when nothing else is blooming. Black-eyed Susans are getting about done. You see some salvia poking back there, and it's right next to some more Russian sage that has fallen over. I need to get out here and work this weekend. More pumpkin everywhere. And, oh, a butterfly. Doing butterfly stuff. It looks a mess in the garden, but hey, I just don't care right now. I'm just glad things are blooming. Another, I don't know where the pumpkins are, but there's more coming out this way. And look, there's another pumpkin down in there. Now this is a balsam when there's only one there. And they're so unique. I've never grown them before. They grew by seed, but I think they look so much better when you got just one here or there. This pumpkin has traveled. Some salvia. There's some more Russian sage peeking out back there. This garden looks to be a mess. Tons of butterflies. Tons. I don't know if you can see them all. And look. We managed to have a sunflower. It looks like it's got blooms down lower. Oh, how fun is that? Coreopsis is still blooming. These are still blooming. They're a colored purple coneflower. Still blooming. more black-eyed Susans back there. Oh, there's a yellow butterfly on a yellow flower. You see it? Now here is another balsam, and it looks way different than all the others. But I like how they bloom when they're just a single flower, and I like their height. I might try growing them again. My mum is starting to bloom back there. Now I shared this pumpkin last video, but here it goes again. So it starts there, and it comes all the way this way. Look how huge that leaf. And it's going all the way up there. I don't know if I'm going to put pumpkins in the garden again next year, but they're fun this year. Back to where it comes out of the ground, and it goes this way, all the way around my banana plant, and under the, I had to come around to show you, and then it goes underneath the swing, and now it's growing down the walkway. Oh, look. I'm assuming that's a pumpkin starting. Another banana plant. I think this weekend I'm going to get out here and move things around just because. Pergola looks great. More pumpkin everywhere. There's a butterfly. Look at all the pumpkin blooms. I actually like watching them bloom. And, oh, look at that. Another sunflower. Now these phlox are also blooming much longer than the other ones in the yard. I don't know if I got a different variety somewhere. See, this pumpkin's trying to come out here in the yard. Look at all the pumpkin blooms. It's a pumpkin papalooza, a pumpkin-looza. I don't know. Of course, I always love this seating area. I don't know if you can see it, but everything seems so dark. I never get any grapes because all the birds eat them. Got some zinnias blooming back there. Man, it just seems like a mess, but I love my mess. It's usually not this messy. I did not go down the side and show the flowers there, but there are some flowers down the side. There's a dog going, oh, I love being outside. And right in front of the water fountain. So we cut these back, and they're just growing like nobody's business this year. Coming back. This is so odd. Yeah. She's following Mom. She always follows Mom. So the morning glories are just doing whatever they do. They haven't bloomed yet. I got a few green beans. Oh, something's trying to eat me. Having a smorgasbord on my green beans while I'm gone, I tell ya. Then over here I took my first cucumber out of my vegetable garden, but look at these masses of tomatoes. Can you see them down in there? There we go. I mean, they're everywhere, and I have to dig in there. I'm gonna go digging today. I have to dig in there and get them out. There's some there. I mean, I only planted 4 tomato plants. And they're doing this. And they're producing more tomatoes than I'm able to eat by myself almost. There's some. There's some back in there. It's like I spy the tomatoes when I come back here. And I have some peppers, but I only got 1 pepper. But the cucumber is also going everywhere. I'll have to look to see if I got any more. Did pick one yesterday. I got a hosta blooming. Another banana plant. We can go in the front yard. Ferns are looking great. Love the ferns. Got some basil here. Got some herbs everywhere. Actually, I didn't show them all. This fern and banana plant are looking good. There is my first pumpkin. And into the front yard. More zinnias. These things, we absolutely love them. They just keep going on and on and on. Did not cut back my mums as I should have. And they're blooming. More zinnias. Black-eyed Susans. Some more of these flowers. Forget the name, but I've got that inside. Over here is that plant. I can't remember the name of it. It did suffer a little bit from our vacation, but you see it gets purple flowers. Geraniums in my stand. That was my grandparents that they had on their front porch. Still have some purple poppy mallows. And around the front you can see the sedum flowers are green. Oh, I need to cut that. I have some, these come up volunteer every year in the same spot. It's almost like they're perennial. And got some littler ones. The black-eyed Susans are gracing the bird bath. The birds love this bath. So, kind of from the front, purple polypi mallow is gone everywhere, but we cut it back, but we're getting some new blooms. And this box has kind of exploded with a variety of zinnias. It's a nice mass of them. I need to cut some and take them inside. A butterfly or a moth, whatever it is. And we'll take a quick trip down the shade garden on the side bed. I haven't done that in a while. The coral bells will still coral belling. Ferns. Oh, this hosta's just now blooming. Looks great. Ferns and hostas and hucheras, and I think it looks great. This one's suffering a little bit. It's an ostrich one. And look. I'm excited to pull these off after a while. I have had trouble growing hens and chicks. This container was my grandparents' as well. And my mom grabbed me some from her yard, and finally they're growing. I'm excited, but I think they're growing because I put them here where hubby couldn't water them. He was drowning them. No more drowning. Back on the patio, I forgot to share my spider plant. This spider plant has gone all over America. There, it's focusing. A little bit of happy.